Hey, I'm Lee from Otter Vale Motor Services, and today we're going to be taking a deeper look into the infotainment system on the new XPENG G6. Right everyone, so we're now inside the vehicle. As you can see straight away, we've got this ginormous 15-inch touchscreen media system. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the apps and some of the technology that's available with the new G6. So let's head straight in. So our opening screen is the driver assistance. So when you're on the road, it shows you oncoming traffic and things like this. So sorry about the vehicles glitching in the video there, but let's head in. So this is our main screen where we can select any of the apps that are available. You can see there are a number on there. We're going to go through them individually. So if there's anything that you're interested about on your G6, then hopefully I can cover them in the settings today. So our first one is the settings. It gives you all the parameters of the vehicle, so your tyre pressures, what they are, your energy curve, exactly when you're using the energy and the best economy you've got. All the way down you can do the wiper maintenance modes, set the pet mode up, set rescue mode up for when towing safely. But we move to the windows and doors. You can open the trunk from here, as well as on the key. The charging port can be opened from here, and you can adjust the windows. The lights you can set to flash and sound a horn, and locking the vehicle as well, and opening from the inside, a single tap. You can have your door handles popping out when you stop. So when you want to get into the vehicle, or you've got a passenger that's going to enter the vehicle, the handle will pop out for you, and you can turn them on and off as well. You've got the baby in car mode, which is quite interesting. You can adjust any of the windows around you as well, which is all good. And moving on to the lights, so you can set the headlight height, the headlight control, whether it's dipped, auto, side lights are off. So we can set them to off now. You can't see on the outside of the vehicle, but they're now off. Leave them on auto. You've got your rear fog light here as well. Intelligent high beam that switches between high beam and low beams, reducing the nighttime driving hazards. Now this has actually got a forward-facing camera on the vehicle, which actually has got is the length will show up to the length of 2 football fields. So if you've got an oncoming vehicle that's coming towards you on a straight road, the camera will actually notice that very, very soon. So it will switch between high and low beam so as not to dazzle the oncoming vehicle coming towards you. You've got the company home lights, so when you get home and you get out and lock the vehicle, the lights will stay on for a period of time. You can set it from 15 to 30 to 60 seconds. Standard setting is on here is it's 30 seconds. You've got your reading lights, which you can turn on and off, which are the lights in the front and the rear of the vehicle. So if you've got passengers that want to read, it's all good. Moving on to the seats. Now the seats are individually adjusted, so you can switch between passenger and driver. You can adjust the the angle of the back just by touching the screen here. There are also controls on the seats to do exactly the same, and you can change the height, and then you can save that position if you want to. That's now saved. You can also change the lumbar support, so whether you want it to come out or back, and the height. So if you've got any issues with your back, these seats will actually position to where you feel most comfortable. Same with the standard seats, the passenger seat. You can also set this to a relax mode as well, which will automatically put the seat into an upright position or laid back position, depending on where they're more comfortable. And if we go back, so now we go into the driving area. So these are the settings that you can have. You've got the eco mode, standard mode, sport mode, which will just stiffen everything up. And then you've got your individual mode. So you can change all the settings to where you fit, where you feel it will be most beneficial to you, which is quite good. You've got your regen mode. So basically with the regen, so if you're set at low, so you'll be almost like freewheeling as you're going along the road. And as you go up, when you release the accelerator pedal, it will start to regenerate for you. So you'll feel it like almost like it's braking. So depending on what you think, you need the setting to be best set at. You can adjust your door mirrors from here using the steering wheel controls, which is quite a cool thing. You don't have any additional buttons on the door cards or anything like that. So it's quite, and you can fold the mirrors in as well. You've got your hill descent control. When you turn this on, it will automatically control the vehicle's speed when going downhill. So it will keep you at a nice constant speed, but braking, which helping you slow the vehicle down as well. So you can turn that on and off from there. Electronic stability control and electronic parking brake is also there as well to help you. All good aids to help you keep control of the vehicle when you're driving. Moving on to the real-time assistant is what I showed you at the front screen. This is the real-time assistant. So when you're driving along, you will be able to see what's going on around you. And it gives you audio warning when you've got a high risk of a collision or anything like that, using all of the cameras that are placed all around the vehicle, which is all good. And then we're moving on to your driver assistance. You've got the active safety there, which has got your front collision warnings, obstacle avoidance, lane support system, so keeping you in the lane. So you can change that to how you went. The emergency lane keeping, so it will keep you in the lane. Again, you can set that to disabled if you don't like that at all. Blind spot detection, obviously you've got the blind spot mirrors, which will, if you're on a motorway and something in your blind spot, it will be illuminated on the mirror so you don't have any issues when trying to change lanes. Driver drowsiness warning the driver, depending on how long you've been driving. It will bring up an alert on the smaller screen in front of the driver to let you know that it's you've been driving a while and it's time for a little break. The speed limit assist, so this will display, you can have it displaying the speed limit, set the alarm or sounding an alarm when you're going over the speed limit, and so on and so forth. Now you've got intelligent parking assist on this vehicle. Unfortunately, I can't show it today, but basically when you're in the active safety area, you can just touch the parking bay that you're by, and then you can completely let go of the steering wheel and the pedals, and it will park for you. It's a video that we will show you later on, but right now I can just talk to you about it, and then you've got something to look forward to coming up in the future. Something I forgot to mention when we were in the drive, the XPENG's got a very intuitive voice command system as well. So I can just say, hey XPENG.
Hey there.
Engage sport mode.
The sport mode is turned on.
So very intuitive, and you can carry on and have a conversation with it if you want. Hey XPENG, engage comfort mode.
Comfort mode is turned on.
Again, quite cool. So sorry I forgot to tell you about that one. Moving on to the sounds, you can adjust the media settings here. So you can have them in dynamic mode, levels 1, 2 and 3. It's literally just sharing everything that's going on, whether you're listening to music, watching Netflix or Prime, or TikTok or anything like that. You can share it with everybody, or you can just have it individually in the in the headset, which is just behind me here. Change your media volume, your navigation volume, the call volume, ringtone volume. All the settings are there that you can safely do that when you're stationary, obviously. Moving on to charging and discharging. Now you can set your battery charge limit to whatever you want. they will always come set at 90% for optimal use. If you wanted to have it 100%, but you will deplete the battery life over time. So they will all come as standardly set to 90%. You can do low temperature preheating, so if you've got particularly cold morning, you can turn the battery heating on. So at 8:15 at low temperature, it will the battery will get preheated for you, so as not to cause any problems when charging. It's just showing you a range display, which is on the main screen in front of me. And then moving on to intelligent imaging. So the vehicle in top mode, so it's showing everything in 3D mode. So when you are going into reverse as well, everything's done with the 360 cameras from the front and the rear and the ones on the side as well. You can change your settings of brightness of the screen, or set it at auto, which will then be self-generating. And then we moved on to connection. So the vehicle's actually got its own wireless network. It's got its own Wi-Fi. So when it comes to doing updates to the vehicle, they're automatically done when you're driving along. This vehicle doesn't have an OBD diagnostic because it's all the garages or the service centres can connect to the vehicle remotely. So if there's ever an issue, they can actually just connect to you on the side of a road if there's a problem, which is quite cool. Going back to the main screen, we'll have a look at the sat nav. Nice big screen showing everything you want. You can touch it, move it in, shows you where you are on the road. You can set your home, set your workplace, frequently visited places, but very intuitive, very easy to use. So you can just tap in here and type where you want to go, or you can talk to the car while driving and just ask the vehicle to navigate to your home or navigate to work and things like that, which is all quite good. And so moving on to the air conditioning system, this is quite good. Now the vents you'll see when you're in the vehicle don't have any adjusters on them, because you can just basically turn the vent on, touch the vent on the screen, and you can just drag it round wherever you want it, which is quite cool. Yeah. And you can control it with the speed, the direction. So you've got into the face, legs and screen. You've got auto, air conditioning, and you can sync. So you can set the temperatures either side to whatever you want, or if the passenger wants to be colder and you want to be hotter, you can just set it side to side. And then if you touch the screen here, you can adjust the seats. So these ones have got heated front and rear seats and ventilated front seats. So you can tap on the ventilation and that will actually blow cold air. So if it's on a warm day, not like today, you'll be able to keep cool. And you've also got heated steering wheel. So the whole steering wheel is heated. You've got 3 settings on that. So you can turn that on and off. So that's your air conditioning. Moving on to music. So here you can see an array of DAB radio stations that you can have, and again you can just type in whatever you want. So most searched ones in recently, you can find them. Very easy to do. Type it in here, tap the screen, and you're away to go. If you tip on this button here, some of the pre-downloaded apps that are available to you, like Spotify and Amazon Music, will appear in here. So if you've got an Amazon Music account or a Spotify account, you can just click on log into your Spotify account and play and stream your music straight from your phone. That's all good. Bluetooth is exactly what it is. You can connect your devices from here and change devices. So all of the phones that are available at the minute. If there's a particular one that is no need longer, you can just delete it and it takes it away. Very straightforward. You can turn the Bluetooth on and off there. We've already spoken about radio. There we go, just going back into it. So aside from the music button itself, you've got your phone, and I'm going to miss these two out because they're a little bit irrelevant at the minute, and it's something that's probably going to take a little bit more time to go into on the mindfulness and the sleep mode. So we'll move on to the cameras. So you've got your 360 cameras, so the front and rear, and the bird's eye view, which is very good for parking and everything. And then we've got your app store. Now this is where you can get all of your all your content that you want. I believe that Netflix is not yet available, but it will be soon. But you can go into YouTube and just try and not to choose anything to just watch YouTube videos, which is quite cool. You can search through lots of different ones. So if you're stuck in traffic and you want to watch a movie, log in and watch a movie. So that's your app store, which is good. Like I say, you've got your Amazon Music, Apple Music and Spotify all on there as well. You can choose if you've got a Disney Plus account, Apple TV, Audible books if you want to listen to somebody reading you a story, which is quite a cool thing to do. And then moving on, so you've actually got your whole user manual for the vehicle installed on the car. So there is no need to have a handbook, so to speak. So anything you want to know about any of the vehicle can be found in here. Everything is numbered. You can just tap on a number and it will show you everything, talking about the vents and everything like that. So everything is very, very cool. Talks about the key, setting up the cell phone, the handles, or have them as flush door handles. There's so much in here that if you ever get stuck, just come and sit in the car for half an hour. You can learn so much, and that's what we do here at Otter Vale. And the salespeople will sit in the vehicle like I do and just have a little play, because you're never going to learn everything in one go. And there's so much on here that it's just mind-blowing how much stuff there is on here as well. Android Auto, so you can connect your phone if you prefer using Google Maps rather than the actual onboard sat nav, because Google Maps will give you more integrated maps. It will show you where the traffic breaks down and stuff like that, but you can use that there. You've got your internet browser. You can just go on and onto the internet and search whatever you want to search. Apple CarPlay, again, if haven't got an Android phone but you've got an iPhone, then you can do exactly the same as that with that. We've already touched on the Spotify and Amazon Music, and you've got some other ones here: Instagram, Disney Plus, and Prime Video, which are all there. Something that I can't show you right now is the video recorder mode. Now, this can be you can purchase an additional USB recording device, so as that you can record any activity that's going on around the car. So when you're driving somewhere, it is your dash cam, if you like. And also quite good is that you can enable sentry mode, which means that when the vehicle's parked at night or anywhere during the day, if there is anything that causes the vehicle to move or vibrate, it will start recording. So recently we had a colleague that has one, and they were parked in a car park and somebody reversed into the car, left the scene, didn't leave a note or anything like that, and everything was recorded. So when the colleague contacted the person involved, because she had the registration number, she had the guy on video getting out of his car and inspecting the damage and then driving off, which is brilliant, so to speak. So unfortunately I can't show you that, but yeah, moving on. So you've actually got a pet mode on here as well, which this is fantastic if you've got pets in the car. It will leave a picture on the screen saying if your pet is in the car, you can lock it. It turns the AC on, keeps it nice and cool and air circulating in the vehicle so as the pet is safe, and it will display a picture on here, so if anybody looks in the vehicle they can see that the pet is okay, so they don't have to worry about calling anybody to come and help. So that was a bit of a dive into some of the technology and the settings and the apps that are available. It's a very intuitive system, like I said earlier on. There is so much to learn on this vehicle. We're going to do as many videos as we can to help you guys out for when you get your vehicles, so is that you can learn everything just like we're having to learn everything. These vehicles are available to pre-order now from Otter Vale Motor Services here in Hoddington. We do have a demonstrator on site as I'm sat in it. Come on down, have a drive of it. I assure you that when you drive this vehicle and you see this vehicle and see how much technology is available in this vehicle, you will fall in love with it, just like we have done, which is why we want to sell them to you. It's a great bit of kit. So please do get in contact with us. The details are in the video link below. We look forward to meeting you and showcasing this fantastic vehicle, which I'm sure you're going to love. Take care, everyone. See you soon.